Smart technology spending and infrastructure spending by the government sector across the region is growing. The ICT market is set to jump from an estimated $15 billion in 2014 to $20 billion in 2020. While this shows continuous development in governments and companies, a recent survey conducted by Cisco and Gulf Business Machines GBM revealed a challenge that needs to be addressed. According to the latest UAE workplace security research, IT security risks are heightened due to a culture of employee complacency. Based on the study of 500 respondents, 57% believe employee behavior is one of the top two biggest threats to data security, which comes in second to organized cybercrime, which is at 61%. In addition, 62% of UAE employees are not aware of recent high-profile security breaches, while 66% believe their company has an IT security policy in place, but 14% don't know. 47% have low to moderate levels of adherence to the policy, and 1 in 12 people actively circumvent their company IT security policy. 59% believe IT security is stifling innovation and collaboration in their organization and making it harder to do their job.
Most employees trust their company's network more than they trust their private network, which is a good thing. But it actually encourages them to do a lot of personal stuff on their company's network. So we need to make sure that IT departments are aware of that and make sure they put the right framework to manage it. And then thirdly, it's about the lack of overarching security policies for most companies. So in a lot of cases, we rely on IT departments to address the risk after it happens, not before, during, and after. So we're trying to put together the right policies and the right strategy to build a security policy that is effective and interactive.
In addition, the study further revealed 4 distinct IT security behavior profiles across the UAE. These are the threat-aware, who try to stay safe online, the well-intentioned, who try to adhere to policies but implement a hit-and-miss basis, the complacent, who expect the company to provide a comprehensive security environment, and the bored and cynical, who believe that cybersecurity threat is overhyped.
And along with GBM sharing their regional expertise in how to do it, haven't been focused between Cisco and GBM. We've been focused on this security framework for the last 2 to 3 years. So we have a lot of examples and use cases that we can offer to the market. So it's not just about educating and placing awareness of the risk, but also placing the solutions in place.
Average residential rents in Abu Dhabi increased 2% quarter-on-quarter. That's according to CBRE Middle East Q3 2014 report. As per the report, residential rents in the capital have shown signs of stabilization after a strong H1 2014, where rent prices grew at an average of 12%. The report identified bulk corporate deals arising from medical, educational and hospitality sectors to house employees as a key source for the overall demand in the residential market. According to Matt Green, Head of Research and Consultancy at CBRE Middle East, high-end rates for 2-bedroom apartments on the main Abu Dhabi island range between 140,000 to 195,000 dirhams per annum, which is a 45 to 65% premium when compared to similar properties based off-island, which range from 70,000 to 95,000 dirhams per annum. It was further added that luxury 2-bedroom units in prime locations such as Saadiyat Island, Al-Raha Beach and Corniche have average rents between 160,000 to 200,000 dirhams per annum. The rates in these areas is fueled by access to a wide range of services and amenities, as well as the overall feel of luxury living. Additionally, the CBRE report added that there has also been a revival in the capital's residential sales market, with prices at key investment locations increasing close to 22%. The US dollar rally was halted last week following 12 consecutive weeks of gains. Since July, the US dollar index has appreciated more than 8% as market sentiment regarding the US recovery continues to improve. So much of the gains in the US dollar are attributed to the markets expecting a rate hike from the Fed, and this has lent much support to dollar bulls. During the Fed meeting minutes last week, however, the Fed toned down expectations insisting that they would need to see the upcoming data while adopting a conservative approach. As a result, risk markets took a positive cue and moved higher. We spoke to Gaurav Kashyap, the head of futures at CBRE Middle East, to get his views.
Well, we've seen risk markets open the week on a positive note, following momentum in last week's trading session, in which we saw the Fed minutes indicated that the Federal Reserve would not be looking at aggressively increasing rates. Now, of course, we've seen a very strong dollar bull run consolidate over the past 2 to 3 weeks, and that momentum took a bit of a hit. As I mentioned last week, we did see the Fed meeting minutes, which showed that the Fed would take a more conservative approach with regards to rate hikes, and this is what led to some of the losses in the dollar in last week and into trading this week. So overall, what we do expect to see is continued upsides against the US dollar. We can expect a bit more upsides in the euro. Probably we can see a test of 1.27 levels. We can expect the British pound to also move higher, and we can expect gold to probably test 1260 levels. But once again, this will be intermediate spikes in those various asset classes. This will present a good selling opportunity in the long run, because once again, the dollar will remain bullish in the short to medium term, because at present, the US economy does remain the best suited economy out of all the developed nations. We are seeing better than expected numbers coming out of the US. So overall, we expect the dollar trend to continue, and this will be a bit of a minor correction where we will see a little bit of upsides in the Australian dollar and the euro dollar. But overall, we can expect to see good opportunities for further upsides in the euro, but this will also create opportunities to sell in the short to medium term.